The internet is an interesting place. Sure, it might be unruly and unpredictable, but you can't deny that more people use and depend on it now more than ever. However, that's not to say there aren't some more recreational uses out there. Some things you find on the internet may disturb you. You will be disgusted and you will be offended. Opinions on the internet are let loose like pistol rounds at high noon. The user's experience is heavily dictated by how others behave on this shared medium. From my past experience on the web, I know that I've had friends who I knew exclusively from the internet. I wanted to know if my friends had some too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have my own little niche, kind of. We meet over this chat called Discord, and we've met through online, specifically over Reddit and another Discord channel as well. So yeah, and we are one big group.
Some, however, had a different experience.
Yeah, more so in middle school and early high school. I had a lot of friends that I strictly knew through the games that we played together. As I don't know, as I've like matured and got older, uh, I kind of faded away from those because I figured it was more entertaining playing games with people you actually knew, because then you could talk about it later and like there's more physical interaction to it.
I have like Facebook friends that are like I play this game. Well, I used to play this game. It's called Evany. It's like one of those online like battle games, and like I have friends from there that I've added like on Facebook and stuff. But other than that, not really. So I guess they're kind of friends. Like I don't know them outside of the interwebs. We don't really interact that much, but like we send each other like free soldiers, you know. So guess that's friendship.
So, friendship. As you see, online, it can mean different things to different people. Online friendships can be strong, but unless you know the person in real life, I find it is much easier for online friends to drift apart. Time zones are difficult to work around. Interests can change. There's no physical attachment to that person, just electronic signals represented by images, words, and sounds on your screen. Next, I asked about the kind of person they think they are on the internet to get a better feel for how they behave online.
I don't think online I'm very different from how I am in real life. Very like laid back. I try not to get in any like internet fights or anything. Just chill, I guess.
Very chill. But some people have no chill whatsoever.
Uh, if like I see two people arguing about something that I have a particular interest in or knowledge of, I'll join the argument. Uh, or you know, if like people are talking in an online lobby while we're playing the game, I'll hook up my mic and join in on the conversation.
However, sometimes it can be very simple.
I'd say it's more of a reflection of who I am, because I don't really, like again, I don't really have a different internet persona. Basically, what I am here right now is what I am on the internet. It's like politics, and that's about it.
In general, I got the feeling that who they are as a person begins to dictate how much they behave differently online. Outside of the online world, people can be more themselves or possibly go back into their shell now that they don't have the mask of the internet to hide who they really are.
What is your real name?
Ryan Little,
How old are you?
20.
What do you do for school?
Go to UAlbany. I am a history major, poli-sci minor.
What do you do for work?
I work over at Ferrari's restaurant, Schenectady, as a bar back.
So what do you do when you're not on the web or gaming?
Usually schoolwork and working, or like to read a book every once in a while, actual paper, hardcover book. You know, people forget that nowadays, but I also read the paper.
You got any hobbies, playing sports, any other activities?
I don't do sports. My body doesn't work with sports, so pretty much if I were to say any like hobby that I have, it's probably video gaming. It's probably my biggest hobby that I have, so yeah.
What is your name?
Steven.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What do you do for school?
I go to Schenectady Community College.
What's your major?
Computer science.
What do you do for work?
I'm a lifeguard at the Guilderland YMCA.
What do you do when you're not on the web or gaming?
Typically reading, or practicing writing, storyboarding for ideas I have for books or for games that I want to make in the future.
Do you have any hobbies or play any sports or other activities?
I do not play sports. Like I said, reading and writing mostly. Besides gaming, I guess not really that much. Hike occasionally.
What is your real name?
My name is Corey Ryder.
How old are you?
I am 18 years old.
And where do you go to school?
I go to Clarkson University up in Potsdam. Fun stuff.
What's your major?
I'm majoring in computer science. It's like a lot of programming and stuff.
What do you do for work?
I honestly haven't worked in like 4 months, and it's been like the best 4 months of my life.
What do you do when you're not on the web or gaming?
A lot of it's just like hanging out with friends, playing other types of games, like maybe board games or just stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes just sitting around, sleeping, all that fun stuff.
Do you have any hobbies or you do any sports or other activities?
I mean, I like music. Drummer, it's always fun to hit things. I'm in pep band in college, that's a lot of fun. Sports, not really, not much of an athletic person, but yeah, that's about it.
What is your real name?
Well, my real name is Evan McKay.
How old are you?
I am 19 years old.
Do you go to school?
Kind of. I go to a trade school kind of program that SEC took on to house during this winter.
What do you do for work?
Right now, I work at a dog hotel.
What do you do when you're not on the web or gaming?
Depends. Sometimes I do like to read. Most of the time I am writing or I'm spending time with my family or friends.
Do you have any hobbies, like, or sports or other activities?
Well, with family I do like to hike. I do like to get together and just chat and have fun with friends, going on really crazy adventures. Very indescribable of sorts because we are very spontaneous, I guess.
When we have a face that we can connect with a person, the interaction becomes more real. It becomes easier to subconsciously prejudge whoever you're interacting with. This becomes even more evident when more personal information is exposed. Your space is being entered because they now have presence while they also no longer have a mask to hide behind.
I mean, everyone offline and online, I feel is a different person. Like, I can say that online when I'm gaming with people I know or don't know, that typically, you know, I say things I wouldn't normally say or like do things I wouldn't normally do, and I feel it's mostly because you can't see the other person you're talking to, because of like without the physical like thing, you don't feel any pressure from the social situation.
It's hard to discern like what a person is like just on the internet, because like I feel like a lot of people are different when they're on the internet than what they are in real life. Like me, I'm more of my personality is the same, but like a lot of people, like there would be a bully on the internet, but then in real life be like really shy and like secluded. But like I don't know. I feel like it's really hard to tell what a person's like just from looking at like one of their posts or even like scrolling through like their Twitter page or something. It's hard to really tell. You can't really get a feel of the person until you actually meet them in person, I feel like.
For lack of a better word, many people online are idiots. It's the online quote-unquote community seems very less intelligent and like less thought through with what people post and might say online than what people say in real life or to your face.
So like if you meant to be sarcastic, but then you just come off as being mean, like it's hard to tell sometimes.
I feel like it's a lot easier to say things online than it is in person. So in like some ways, what people say online is an almost better judgment of their character than what they might say to you in person. And it's definitely hard to know like exactly what someone's thinking just by what they post online, because it might not be 100% true. They might be doing it or posting something just for laughs if it's not true. They might be posting something for like sympathy or to like get attention. And it's really hard to gauge what's true and what they're just making up or something.
On the internet, I'm a little more frivolous with my speech. I take shortcuts. I don't sound as intelligent as I typically do when talking to people in real life. And I feel like it's because when you're online, there's more of a need to get ideas across quickly. So you'll typically use smaller words and try to get things done in simpler meanings.
On the internet, I'm not very shy. I am very open and honest, and I am very outgoing and goofy. And in real life, with strangers, I am very shy. I don't really talk much. I have very bad anxiety around strangers.
Because they don't know who you are, so there's no fear of, oh, if I say this, then they're gonna hate me, because they don't actually know who you are. So people are more free on the internet. They don't feel like there's as many restrictions when it comes to talking to people.